quitting alcohol. So fucking, it's coming to an end. I got the all clear today to fly, and it wasn't without some fucking sketchiness as well. I went down there, and on my drive down there, I was feeling around my wound, and it was like crackling. It was doing that thing where you push it in and you can feel air, and I'm like, fuck. The last 5 days, there's been no air in there, and now all of a sudden, I've got air, and they're going to see it, and they're going to stop me from fucking flying. So I go in there, I do the x-ray, then I go upstairs to see the doctor, and I see one of the doctors that I had seen previously after my fucking surgery. So she knew who I was, she knew my wife, and I go in there and she's like, yeah, you've got air in there. And I'm like, fuck's sake, fuck. She's like, I could see it on this x-ray and I could see it on the previous x-ray. You've still got air in there. And I'm like, oh my God. I knew it was air. Why didn't someone tell me it was air a few days ago? Like, why didn't I get this information? So she's telling me how the air's got stuck in there. It's because sometimes it gets stuck when they pull the tube out and they seal it up and there's still air or whatever. And I know it's from that because I remember the two fucking rocket scientists trying to do it. It was two nurses and they were absolutely ripping at me. And then they just pulled it out and sealed it up like very quickly while I was in pain. So they definitely caught some fucking air in there for sure. So anyway, she's explaining all this to me, and then I'm like, okay, what about flying? And she's like, yeah, you're all clear to fly. And I'm like, what? What about the air? She's like, the air's in your fat. And I'm like, hey. Can we just ease up on the fat? I've been fucking down and out for like 5 weeks here. I was in hospital for a week. You should have seen the rig fucking before I left for Spain. I was in shape. And then 2 weeks later, after I left Spain, I was pretty fucked. My rig when I went into hospital wasn't the best, to be fair. I had already messed it up and I'm telling her this in front of my wife and kids. I'm like, look, the rig, it wasn't very good after fucking all-you-can-eat buffet every morning in fucking Madrid. You know, you can't put down those fucking yamons and the fruit. You gotta eat it. And the croissants. She's like, my time is very valuable. I'm like, all right, but just ease up on the fat. But she's like, yeah, she's like, yeah, the fucking air is stuck in your fat. And I'm like, hey. No, she's like, the air's stuck in your fat, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I'm like, shouldn't? Is it 110? And she's like, what? I'm like, 110. Fucking 110. Lock her in. I'm like, I'm trying to explain to her. It's more than 100%. It's 110. It's definite. It's beyond definite. It's 0.00001 that it's not going to happen. When I say 110, it's like the speed of light. It's like a constant. And she's like, don't worry about it. The air will go away. It might take a few months, but your body will absorb it. And I asked her twice. I'm like, okay, so what happens with the air in my body when I go up in the air? I said aeroplane. When I go up in the aeroplane, what happens with the fucking air in my fat? Hey. Let's just fucking ease up on the fat. And she's like, it shouldn't do anything. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, it's in your fat. I'm like, hey. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I guess I've got air in my lungs. I guess I've got air in my stomach, gases and shit like that. And now I have air in my fat. So But fucking relief. I can tell you that right now because I was fucking. It's just been a full month, like longer, 5 weeks. By the time I leave, it's going to be 5 weeks, and it's just been just fucking on my mind the whole time. Even now, it's still on my mind. I'm feeling around. I'm like, what is this air gonna fucking do when I go up in the air? Apparently nothing, but what is my contingency plan if it starts bubbling? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I've seen like 6 different doctors now, and they've all said it's sweet. And I finally understand what the fuck happened with my lung. Not how it went down, but why I need these fucking pleurodectomies and pleurodesis. So I have these things called blebs on my lungs. They're little like, I don't know how to describe them because I don't know. But I assume they're like little pockets or little pimples or something on the outside of my lungs. Probably from my fucking dart smoking heyday. And so these things can burst and they collapse your lung. So if you have multiple of these, they can cut 1 or 2 off during a surgery. But if you have multiple, like over 2 or 3, they prefer to do the pleurodectomy. Otherwise, you have a damaged lung from cutting them all off. And if they do the pleurodectomy, what happens is your lung gets sealed to the pleural wall. So even if you do have blebs, your lung's not going to collapse. Like, it was all explained so nicely today. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she said, fucking, they took a sample of one of the blebs and checked it out. And it was all clear. There was no abnormalities. So that was good news as well. So now it's just fucking get down to Dublin. We're going to Dublin on Sunday. Had a gig tonight. Have my last gig in Cork tomorrow night. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's just put it that way. So got the all clear. I'm fucking leaving Las Vegas, and that'll do for tonight. And I'll see you the fuck later.